Hey everybody, Ben here from DMC Films and Cinder Studios, and this is everything you need to know about graphite in less than 6 minutes. Now, all artwork to some degree starts with a drawing. It's the easiest type of art to grasp, and it has endless possibilities. And if you understand drawing first, you'll then understand all other media much, much easier. Now, when you think about pencils, most of the time you're thinking about something like this. This is a standard yellow HB pencil. Now, we'll get into the letters and numbers later on, but this is probably what you're thinking of when you think pencil. Something with wood, something with graphite running down the center. Now, not every drawing pencil is going to be wood. Some are going to be mechanical, some are going to be woodless, and some are going to be what are called clutch pencils. While all of these pencils lay down graphite onto your page or whatever you happen to be working on, not all of them control in quite the same way. And this is where it comes to just experiencing them for yourself. So when you're looking at different brands like Faber-Castell, Generals, or Derwent, you're going to be looking at just how it feels in your hand. While a standard mechanical or wood pencil is prone to breaking if you push too hard, if you're looking for something you can put a little more pressure onto, that is where clutch and woodless pencils really come in handy. Do keep in mind though, if you don't have something like wood or the mechanical outside to hold on to your pencil and the graphite in it, that graphite will get everywhere. Now let's take a look at the differences in pencil hardness. This is a small pencil set that I got that ranges from 6B to 2H. H pencils are going to have hard leads and produce lighter lines, while the lead in a B pencil is going to be much softer and much darker. In this example, I have 6 sections of value from light to dark, and using the 6B, 1B, or just B, and 2H pencils. As you can see, the darkest section of the 2H is really only about the third lightest of the 6B. If you're looking for a more in-depth version of all these different pencils, check out this video here, or click the first link in the description box below. Now, learning when to use each an H or a B pencil will make or break your piece. For this demonstration, I'm using a 2H to create a small section of smooth surface. A softer B pencil can then be used to create texture. In this example, I'm applying the texture to sketch paper. Now on drawing paper, with slightly amplified texture. And finally, bristle paper, with even more texture. The texture of the pencil will depend highly on the paper, not so much on the pencil itself. For the next lesson, let's take a look at how we hold our pencil. Many people, when they first approach drawing, will hold the pencil much the way they write. For me, it's very tight, very cramped. My fingers are very close together, and for that reason I don't get a whole lot of movement. I just get a little motion right in the fingers. However, when I draw, I hold the pencil much looser, between just 3 fingers, pointer finger, middle finger, and thumb. This allows for a looser hand and much wider frame of motion. Holding the pencil this way keeps your hand loose while still maintaining control. Now, every artist is bound to make a couple of mistakes here and there, so now we get to talk about erasers. The 3 most common types of drawing erasers are kneaded, art gum, or this eraser is called either plastic or vinyl. The kneaded eraser should never be pulled in big strokes from side to side. It is designed to pick up smaller areas of heavy graphite. The art gum is a great all-around eraser. It's good for pretty much heavy and light, all the same, and works very, very well as a nice general eraser. The white eraser works better on harder leads, however, it works just as well for the darks, but can smear a little bit if you're not too careful. After erasing, you oftentimes have little leftover pieces of the eraser as well. For this, you can actually use a paintbrush to sweep those pieces away, without damaging the drawing underneath. Finally, let's talk about blending and adding a little extra texture. Many beginners will make the mistake of wanting to blend out their graphite with their finger, in which while it works, some of the oils and impurities on your hands can work their way right onto your page. To avoid this from happening, you can use a couple of household items, such as a Q-tip or a Kleenex. These methods, however, aren't quite as accurate as they could be. Now, if you happen to be wandering around your art store, you might find yourself with a tortillon. A tortillon is a roll of paper that creates another similar blending effect, but with much more detail. Additionally, a blending stump is a great tool to pick up. It can blend much larger areas, and some of the additional graphite left on the blending stump can be used in other areas. Keep in mind, however, that blending graphite works much better with softer pencils than it does with harder ones, so stick to those B pencils. Now let's play with some actual texture. We have here a little metal stylus which we can use to create actual dents on the paper. Then with a pencil we can come right over top and amplify those textures. This technique is great for both bird feathers as well as animal fur. Now we've covered a lot of stuff here today, so let's take a quick review. Graphite is quick to learn, easy to use, and is great for beginners. The initial investment you make on supply is going to run you about $20 or $30 US, tops. Finally, I want to give a big shout out to Tyler from Tyler's Art Shack for helping me write this video. If you don't know Tyler's work, he creates mainly graphite landscapes right here on YouTube. And links to 3 of his videos are in the description box below as they dive into this topic much further. As always, be sure to subscribe for more art videos like this one, and this has been from DMC Films and Cinder Studios. See you guys next time.